Well, there are the boats. Let's get ready to go.
Day 6. Dear Journal, after traveling across the lands from Zimbabwe to Botswana, we start our day at the Chobe River, the only place on Earth where 4 different countries meet.
We get this entire place to ourselves. This entire boat.
Our boats were already waiting for us as we arrived at the shoreline. We ourselves got our very own personal vessel to float around on. It was very spacious with lots of room to walk around and take pictures.
I am so excited as well.
It was now indeed time for the river safari.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Right off the bat, we spotted elephants and a lone Cape buffalo grazing within the reeds on an island by 3 jackal trees. An old individual, he didn't seem to mind that we were there, though he is still a wild and unpredictable beast of Africa. I wonder how he got across to this island. I guess buffaloes can swim as well as elephants can if they're looking for a great place to graze. Then the elephant encounters started happening back to back, for there were several herds across the basin, mothers with their young sifting through the grass. It was truly a sight to behold. It's always very fascinating to watch how elephants feed, how they would take a wad of grass and seemingly wring it out as if trying to rid of extra water or dirt before consuming it. Perhaps it's also a way to simultaneously cool off in the sun. Very intelligent creatures these are. Not only were there elephants, but there were various species of birds found throughout the waterway. Cormorants grooming themselves perched on logs, anhingas with their strange-looking hinged necks, Goliath kingfishers looking out for a potential next meal, and a sneaky river monitor lizard, which is not a bird but a very cool-looking reptile. Across the waterway was a small bachelor herd of males, sifting through the grass like the females and youngsters from earlier. They are massive in size, some bigger than some of the vessels floating around on the river. They seem to really be enjoying this lush green grass. Farther upstream on the riverbanks was an instance where a mother elephant was trying to wean her calf from nursing to start eating plant matter, and just like a child, the calf was hollering loudly like a dinosaur.
Oh, it's the little one? Oh.
Fun fact is that the roar of the T-Rex in Jurassic Park actually used several real animal sounds combined into one, and one of those happens to be a baby elephant for this exact reason. Big noise from such a little big animal.
It's so tiny. It looks like he was just born.
Amazing how protective they are of the little one, eh?
Yeah, they're like trying to help.
They don't get them on the outside.
They're trying to help him keep balance, it looks like.
You'll never find more clear evidence of good parenting in the animal kingdom than observing herds of elephants. The babies are always well protected by the adults, always making sure they are never in harm's way. As for the adolescents, the parents teach them new ways of feeding that will be important for them for when they become adults themselves. With a brain that is just as complex as ours, it is important for it to develop correctly in the early years of the elephant's life.
That's a big crocodile.
Also, speaking of dinosaurs, we saw a rather large crocodile sunbathing on the beach.
These are the Nile crocodile, the Nile from Nile River, Egypt.
Wow.
Nile River is one of the longest rivers in Africa also. It covers more than 6,000 kilometers.
Masked lapwing birds were also present, waiting in the grass nearby, pecking at the ground for anything that would be considered a tasty morsel. Later, after coming across the same buffalo that we saw earlier, we discovered a few hippos wading about and eating the surrounding vegetation. A family of adorable, perfectly plumpish hippopotamarombotomuses making cool-sounding, broken, out-of-tune tuba noises with their nostrils. They don't look too menacing, but they are also considered extremely dangerous. We keep a safe distance, respectively. We then begin to notice that animals of many species are congregating around the river, from guinea fowl to giraffe to impala to a huge herd of elephants. We lucky to see such a thing happen. The elephants crossed in a single file line in front of our boat into the water, getting completely submerged using their trunks as snorkels. Such an amazing thing to witness as they helped each other across, and once getting to the other side, took a mud wallow bath right on the shoreline. setting sun in the background, this whole scene captured the beauty of Africa in one spectacular shot. It's moments like these that make Africa like no other place on Earth. I'm enjoying every minute of my stay, as well as everyone else in my group. Until the next entry, this is Ian, signing off for now.